Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the channel. My name's Emily. This is Autumn Budgets. Welcome if you are new, welcome back if you are returning. It's lovely to have everyone here. Welcome, welcome, welcome to our weekly cash stuffing with a difference. Had a couple of little emergencies last week. So I'm going to have to empty my emergency binders, some of the envelopes, and we're going to have to rejig some things, and that sort of thing. So let's get our emergency binder out first, and then we'll get on to the cash stuffing after, and I have some news about that as well. Right, so basically, I said last week that actually our sofa broke. The sofa is the only thing I've got like a little armchair here that I sit on, but nothing that's suitable enough, say, to do physio on. So when the sofa broke last week, it was a bit urgent, shall we say. So what I did was, and I'm not sure if everyone else has got them across the country, I'm sure they have, is our county council have like this depot where they take all the sofas, all the good quality ones, or so I thought, and bookcase and all those sorts of things, and they sell them, and then obviously the council keep that and use it and put that money back into the council's budget or whatever, to do good. I've been there before. It's like a furniture recycling place. And they were very good. So when I went there last week, as I said on the Thursday, it was quite urgent, so I wanted to get something. I got the last one from there a few months ago. It was literally like 20 quid, and I had it delivered. Delivery actually cost more than the sofa did. I went in there, and I kid you not, I wish I'd taken some photographs. They wanted hundreds of pounds for sofas that were stained. Goodness knows what bodily fluids are on there. I mean, for goodness sake, people. They were like discoloured, like they were a certain colour if it sat in the window. So yeah, and they wanted hundreds of pounds for some of these sofas, and I'm like, oh my goodness gracious me. So then I thought, oh, what am I going to do? And I have to buy new, which means I'm going to have to either take on new debt, or I was really quite panicking. So yeah, if you're new here, my son is disabled. My little son is disabled. I've got 3 kids, and we use the sofa as a physio. You can't really use his bed. It's not a suitable surface. So yeah, it's quite important that we have one that's right. Because obviously he's very physically disabled, and I am his physio, so we have to do that. So yeah, it was a bit dire last week. And then next door was a furniture outlet. Now this place was brand new. I did have a look around. That they were hundreds of pounds. They were still cheaper than somewhere like Argos, somewhere like that. I did think about IKEA. And we could have hopped across the border, gone to IKEA. But IKEA stuff, I had one of their sofas years ago, and they don't tend to last unless you're going to buy something fairly decent. So I thought of an off chance I'd walk in this place and see what it is. They were hundreds of pounds, as you'd expect them to be, but they had a furniture outlet upstairs. So what I got was, I got a 3-seater sofa, and I got a bargain of a century. I will show you these when they come. Hopefully they're coming tomorrow. And it is a red leather electric fully reclining chair, which is gorgeous. But when it was delivered to the shop, there's like, it's not a burn mark, but it's a scuff mark on the leather. And they had it discounted to like 99 quid. And I'm like, that's fully electric, lies fully flat. That'll be perfect for Oscar. And then also, obviously, it's a gorgeous red leather chair. So I will show you tomorrow when it comes. So yeah, basically, I bought a brand new sofa and a brand new armchair. But they were upstairs in the outlet. The 3-seater sofa, there's nothing wrong with it. It was the end of a range. They had a lot of good deals up there. I was really surprised. And the sofa that I bought is only £30 more than the second-hand crappy sofa that was next door that, well, I didn't think about buying it, but I just thought, my goodness me, I hope people know to come next door. Anyway, so I spent some money, but basically the upshot is my emergency binder is going to suck that up. Also, we had to take Teddy to the vet. He is fine, by the way. It was his tummy. Anyone who's got a Labrador knows what they're like. And also he's had some treatment and he's had some tablets. So we're going to have to take that out as well. So basically what I've done is I have liquidized all of it into money. I've emptied my MONZO pot, not fully, just most of it. And I've put it all in there, so it's ready to take out. So yes, let's get on with it. So basically what we are going to do is the emergency fund has gone. That is what I used to pay for everything. Did actually borrow some money off my lovely mummy, because obviously MONZO only lets you take out, or only lets me take out so much. Nowhere near a cash point. So I paid some in cash, and then I transferred it back over to her, and then all of that sort of business. So we're going to take this as well. Now what I will say is, what I am going to do is, I've just budgeted to take out everything from emergency fund. I need £100 from Teddy's, and also Mother's Wealth of Care, which is my funeral or my pension, one of the two. I've taken that out as well. That's £105 altogether. So we're going to leave that in there. And we're going to start again, because this was the price of the armchair and the delivery charge on top, which I think is worth it. And I will gladly do that, so everyone's got something nice to sit on. And also the last sort of, I don't know how many sofas, a lot of sofas anyway, has been all been second hand. We've never had anything new, so I don't feel bad at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out all of this. I took out the £100 from Teddy and Coco's account, and also we're going to take out the spare. And what I will do is, once everything is sorted and I've sorted out Teddy's treatment and that sort of thing, I will reconcile some of this, and I think some of it can go back in the emergency binder. So what we've got is a situation where we are wiping the slate clean from everything. Oh, excuse the beeping outside. So yeah, we're just going to start again. And I think, because April is slightly depressing because we sort of got there and sort of didn't, what I am going to do is I'm going to move on to May. Now this is obviously Cash But Cute. So yeah, we're going to move on to May. We're going to move on to the tulips. We're going to sort it out. So they've now got 300 in their emergency fund. Took out 100. I needed 120 odd. So there we go. So my lovely sausages. I have a little cat and a little doggy. So that's in there. So he's sorted, she's sorted, and we've got £300 in there, which is correct. Yeah, so my MONZO's looking really rather empty. All of this we need to rub off. Don't forget, people, I use one of these magic erasers. You don't need to wet it, and it just comes off instead of breathing in all that horrible nail varnish remover rubbish. Whee! And as you can see, I'm not sad at all. When it comes tomorrow, I will show you what I've bought. Oh my goodness me, they were some bargains. So yes, God was looking after me that day, because I was thinking, my goodness me, what am I going to do? And also I'm going to pay to get the local council to come and collect you know, the sofa and stuff like that. So I'm going to take that out of here as well, you know, like a waste bulk collection. Is that what they call it? So yeah, I'm going to get them to come and take this as well. Now hopefully this won't stay empty forever. I've probably got a bit of this that could come out. So, but I'm going to pay for everything first, and then yeah, we are going to sort that out. So basically then we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 65, 75, 85, 95, 3, 10, 20, 30. Yeah, so, right, okay, along with the 300, we've got enough. So, let's sort this out. I think that's it. Mother's Wealth of Care, wasn't it? Was the only other one. So I'll wipe that clean as well. We'll wipe that one off the back. And don't worry, we'll put it in our little folders and binders and things. I would rather do this. This is what it's for, everybody. Did not go into debt. I'm extremely grateful because I haven't, since I've started my journey here, I haven't touched debt, haven't gone into debt for anything, haven't used anything. And also that's another thing I need to tell you when we cash stuff in a second. I have some good news to go with all this bad news. So yeah, so that and that, just going to put to the back. And we'll forget that, that's going back to the bank and stuff, so that needs to be sorted out. Right, so thank you for bearing with me with that. That was, a whole 11 minutes on its own. So thank you everybody for bearing with me. Okay, right, so let's sort this out. Okay, so the good news, we have good news, is I have, as you know, I've got two, well, I don't know if you're new, you won't know, I've got two big main debts, which is an overdraft and a credit card that I racked up during the whole lockdown thing. And I've got a couple of little debts from before then. Now, all of mine are 0%. But I made an effort to pay one off, and I did, and it was, and now I'm getting a bit extra each month. Like, I think it works out, what's that, 25? Yeah, about £70 a month extra that I don't have to pay out on that now. So we have more to cash stuff per week, everybody. So yeah, instead of 100, 130 this month as well, because I went through my direct debits, cancelled Amazon Prime delivery, Prime, I cancelled Disney, cancelled Canva, because I only use Canva in the months that I use it, and I'll just buy it for that month. And I did a lot of things. So yeah, we have £155. Now, £20 a week may not be a lot to, I know a lot of cash budgeters out there stuff hundreds each week, but I'm not that person, so I have to make do with what I've got. So look, we've got £155. I'm going to keep that there because I'm going to do a thumbnail, I think. So let's count this and see how much we've got. We've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55. I can't tell you how much that is going to make a difference, because then I can shove some more into my 52-week challenge. So yes, that's that. Right, first of all, if you weren't here for the last one, let me thank everybody for this. I did, all of you lovely people. This was just going to be in there because I had these made when I had my A6. I haven't got my A6 purse to hand, but I thought it would just stay in there, you know, because it comes with an A6 thingy to put all your cash stuff and things in, but obviously this is just a 6 ring. So, and I'm not getting rid of these lovely, lovely envelopes. I had Hayley at Budget Stuff Save make these for me less than 2 months ago. I think it was a couple of months ago, and I showed you them a few weeks ago. So I had to come up with something, so I came up with this system, but as we know, it won't fit in there. So what did everyone suggest? Well, just make one, Emily. And you are exactly right. So I've got one of my, just an extra Boba budget dashboard. I've just laminated it about 50 times. This is free on my Ko-fi shop, by the way. If you missed my freebie thing, my freebie video, which was on Sunday. And yeah, look at that. Fits in, is just like how it should be. So thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. It didn't occur to me at the time I was gonna like maybe cut into the leather to put this in and stuff, but no, everyone came to my rescue. So thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. And if you did see Sunday's video, you'll know that I said that this was a freebie. I'll show you that in a minute. I did forget about it, but I'm afraid my brain's a bit scrambled at the moment. So yes. So there's that one, and I have a whole video on this Filofax Malden. It was an absolute bargain from Amazon Warehouse, and I'm glad to help. A lot of people didn't know that Amazon Warehouse existed. They're the ones at the bottom that tells you they're new or nearly brand new. This said the packaging was damaged and blah blah blah. As it turns out, I think someone sent it back. It's £123 worth of purse that I got for £28.05. So yes, I am. And I open it fresh on my video 2 videos ago. So yeah, if you're interested, go and see that one. And my love absolutely goes out to Cherry Blossom Budget, who on Sunday, she was messaging me last week when I said I got this. She was like, I got a bargain as well. I got a grey one. So she got like the stony grey coloured one, which is beautiful. It was an early birthday present to her. So yeah, I'll link her down below. And she was saying, should she use it? Because it's not quite a birthday or whatever. Absolutely, you should use it. I thoroughly recommend them. It's been on this colour has been on my wish list for a long time, and as you know, I bought that other little leather purse, but this is the one really that I wanted. So I'm so pleased. So thank you so much, and thank you to our Cherry, bless her, for contacting me and saying that she got one too. So we are Filofax friends. Right, so let's get on. Right, we're going to start off in the emergency binder where we should have started off how many minutes ago? 17 minutes ago. Right, okay, so this is obviously my new logo. I did turn it into a little savings challenge. This is going to be my week 5. So basically, I don't know if you can see that on there. My light's not very good. I'm sorry, the light keeps going in and out. But basically what we've got is autumn leaves, and they've got little numbers in them. I don't know if you can see that in this light. But basically it adds up to £25, and I need to fill this out 6 times to get my 1 week, because I need that in June. So we will be doing this. At the moment, I've double-sided mine as well. At the moment, I've got 15 in there. So let's start this cash stuffing off by doing another one. So we're going to put another 5 in there. Let's have a look. For my Sharpie, so I need another 5. What have we got? Oh, we've got a 2 and a 3. So that's 20. Yeah, and there we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. So there's that one. You can see me crossing it off, and that is going to be just for my week 5. And I think that I'm just going to keep this at the front of here because I do like it there. It reminds me that I do need week 5. Now I need week 5 in, I think it's June, September, November, just those months where the weeks fall funny. And in June I've got 6 days over, so basically a week. So yeah, I'll need it for them. Right, emergency fund. Let's start again, shall we? So we are good. I am so pleased to have this come in, and I have no regrets whatsoever. So we will just start again, and hopefully, like I said, some of that will come back to here, and if it does, I will put it in to this one and put some more in the vet bills as well. Right, so we're going to start on May. We're going to cross 1 tulip off for 5. There we go. And now my lovely poopies have 305. And we'll pop them away. These are, of course, by Cash But Cute. We go all through the year. Amazing stuff. Right, then we've got month ahead, which I could have taken out of, to be fair, but as you know, month ahead is my main objective at the moment, and I wouldn't take it out of there because this is our future. Bill money is the most important thing. I would empty everything out before I emptied this one. It's just too important. So let's get our little thingy out. Did we finish April? Yeah, right, let's put 15 in for April then. That finishes off April. So in the month of April we did save 20, 30, 40, 50, 65. So we'll cross them off. These are of course by the gorgeous Mal at That Budget Lux. She does a yearly savings challenge, so that's that one. It says £70. Did I get more than that? Did I get less than that? 20, 30, 40, 50, 65. I got 65 in there out of the 70. So that is absolutely fine. That's an amazing amount to save for me. As you know, I've got tons of other things to save for. Being chief cook and bottle washer is no fun, you know. I like being my own boss. Right, let's find a 10-sided one, please. There we go. So, and let's see what we're going to cross off for next week. So we need a number 1. Always do it like this because my income is so low. I can then dictate what I save next week. So we've got 6. Some of these, to quote GB Income Babes, are spicy months, and some of them are not. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Let's do this one. Oh, that's 13. That's fine. Okay, let's get our little pato over, and we know next week is going to be 13, so we will just round that up to 15. So that's that one, and I will make a note of that. Next week is going to be £15. Perfect. Right, so that's our month ahead. And again, at the moment, I do separate videos. We are doing GB Income Babes Bake and Save. We are just filling this out to try and get our month ahead. We are a month ahead on direct debits, rent and poll tax. But that is it. I would like to get a month ahead so we could get a month of, say, food shopping in, a month of outings, a month of, you know, hospital, whatever. I really would like to do that, but at the moment we are lucky we have a month ahead in bills. Okay, Mother's Wealth of Care, let's start again. Okay, so we've got 5 in there already. Let's do another 5. And in my savings challenge binders, which I went over in the last video, I do have emergency fund in there now as a fund on its own, and my emergency binder, so they are being saved for. It will just take a while. Right, there's that one. And as you can hear in my voice, I am not sad. I'm actually really glad that I did it, and I'm just grateful not to go into debt. I could have emptied buffer out as well, but I'm not doing emptying everything. It's ridiculous. I will just cope with what I've got. Is it in there? Yeah. And we will, yeah. And we will sort it from there. We've got a long time to save. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So let's actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go, we're going to nick all those £5 notes. And this is a little one by Plan Budget Repeat that I love. Always goes into my buffer. Buffer's not really big enough to take as well, do you know what I mean? if it was hundreds, then yeah, I'd have used that instead. But we're building that up again from last time. Right, extra gas and electric. This is for winter or for any time. I used it a few weeks ago to just top up the, and I've done it wrong, to top up the meter, as I've had a brand new meter put in, and although I got my way and it wasn't a smart meter, it is doing something to the, it's just so much more expensive, and I don't know if the old meter was protecting me in some way, or if they're just generally taking the pee out of everyone, which they obviously did before anyway. I have no idea. So, but yes, it seems to be a lot more expensive since that new meter has been fitted. Okay, nothing in water rates. We'll start that May-June time, ready for October. We've paid it once, along with the help of 2 of you lovely people. That is it. So this is what I worked out I had in this folder. That's going to be heartbreaking to do at the weekend, but it won't be if I sit on my new sofa while I do it, eh? So next most important one is our home binder. Okay, so Teddy and Coco food, they need 10. Doggy stuff and stuff, they certainly don't, and I got them some more stuff at the weekend. Church, nothing in there. Kindness is 5. This goes wherever, on whatever, whether I see someone in the street, whether they need something, or whether we actually support someone, you know, or a charity. Homemade, I think's got nothing. Yeah, don't need anything in that this week. Hope you're all having a lovely time, enjoying your holidays and things with your kids. Amazing. Right, so we are going to come now. I love this challenge. This is from Helen at the Housewife's Budget. She's got a lovely website, and her stuff is such good quality and such good value for money as well. So this is called Forage for Funds. So we are going to do this. What we've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right, let's do an ordinary, a 6-sided dice. We are on that now. Dungeons and Dragons. Number 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do that one. My sanctuary is my garden fund. Oh, look at that, perfect. That's £5. We'll put that in now. And yeah, gardening videos will be up. If I can get them up this week, I can. If not, they'll be up at the weekend or early next week. It depends how lots of things go this week. We've got appointments and stuff this week, so yeah. Right, so let's put a £5 in there. What should we have? 22, 29, 35, 40. What have we got in there at the moment? 10, 27. What have I not put in? Did I not put it in last week? Or are we rolling for the next week? We might be. Right, okay, we won't worry about that then. I will, unless there's nothing else in there. Nope. 5, 10, 15, 25, 27. So let's go 9, 22, 29. What have we got in there at the moment? 10, 25, 7. Let's just cross it off, and I'll put an IOU in there for next week. So we need 7, right? So I'll do that. Another one. Let me write that down. And I might even take that out of my savings challenge fund. So yes, these are gorgeous. Again, these are from Helen at the Housewife's Budget. Lovely Helen. We'll sort that one out and we will top these up. I just didn't know how much money I needed last week. So besides obviously putting my little bit up, I was very careful not to spend anything. So I've got to reconcile as well. So we've got a £5 in butchers, £5 in monthly stock-ups, and £5 in preps. If you didn't see my prep video a couple of videos ago, please go and watch it. I've got so many freebies now. Where are my freebies? Where are my thingy freebies? Let's have a look. I did a whole new savings challenge planner. Savings challenge. I did a whole new budget planner for my page because she was struggling with getting to grips with her finances and stuff. So what I did was I made one of those. I also did a prepper one. It is all free. Please go and help yourself. It is in my Ko-fi shop. I have had lots of people go and collect my boba budget sheet already. I'm so very proud. Thank you so very much, everyone who has bought it so far. It's obviously helping the sofa situation as well. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, so these are the prepper savings. So what I did was I did prepper savings. There is a list there of what I put every month. So say every month I'll do 2 or 3 of these things. That I thought, even if you don't have a printer, you can keep that on your phone. It's all on PDF. So there's that one. Then we had prepper savings. So we've got £50 in a sort of supermarket style. And then more of a bug out bag situation if you wanted to get more stuff like that, or you just like this one better. There we go. So I did one like this as well, and this is all free in my Ko-fi shop. Please go and get it all. But I'm very proud of those prepper lists. As you know, I've got a whole prepper playlist. Please go and use it. This one is the boba bubble budget. Gosh, that's a mouthful when your brain's not working, isn't it? That one is free, and then this one is available on my shop. It's literally, I did all the months of the year till the end of the year. It's got expense sheets. It's got a page of notes, monthly bills, everything like that. It is literally just something she could use. It's very teen friendly, and she liked the design as well. Well, I did it for her, so yeah. And then I thought, well, I better do something free to go with it. So there's that one. That one's available in my shop. That's £4. And it's 20 pages long, so you've got lots and lots of things, including the cover page and things like that. So yeah, let's pop all these to the side. But I'm so proud about my recent shop drop because I didn't do that to sell. I did that for her. So, you know, we could get all her finances and stuff sorted out. But yeah, she said, my goodness me, Mum, you should sell that in the shop. And I'm like, ooh, I might do that. So, moving on, we've got 10 in here, 15 now. Let's change that for that. All things home and decor, we're starting again. So all of these things we're going to build up now. And also my savings challenges that I usually save, and we like budget them for each month. I'm going to leave it this month, so that's going to be like torture mind. And we're going to save for the next 6 weeks until the end of May. So it's all going to be, hopefully I'm going to have a big payout that I can stuff into lots of things that's going to do us a lot of good. So we are saving, we're in saving mode. So yeah, right, this is from Kat the Queen Bee Makes. Home furnishings, and all of these envelopes are by Mal at That Budget Lux. Nothing in decorating. Tech and office supplies gets a 5. I have a couple of things on my wish list now. I would like a Ninja air fryer, but with the double drawers, because my air fryer just isn't big enough when everyone's home. So yeah, it's whoops. So what we'll do is I'll save for that. And also I would like a robot vacuum. That would be amazing. So these are things that I'm going to be saving for like Black Friday. So yeah, that would be amazing. Right. God, look at all these in there as well. Right, there's 5 in there then. Let's do another one. So we'll do the little fridge. So what have we got in here at the moment? We've got 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50. Got £50 in here. This is for any electrical appliance. This is to save my emergency fund, which is now no more. So yeah, every time, the last time it's been like washing machine, tumble dryer, you know, all of those sorts of things. So Ninja, I might put some money away on the quiet. I know I've got nothing in here, so I might sneakily put it on my little mini money thing. But we've done prepper, home, dogs and cats, and we've done all our home bits, so that's that one done. Right, so what are we left with now? We've got 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 60. Okay, is that right? 10, 20, 30, 40, yes. Right, so we've got £60 left. Okay, let's do high days and holidays. We'll put 10 into Christmas, 10 into the kids' birthdays. I have to tell you, I might have to do some condensing. Look at that. Yeah, we're going to have to do some condensing, I think, because I want to keep hold of all these now. Right, kids' birthday, all these envelopes are by Hayley at that budget. I was going to say that budget looks at budget stuff save. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95. And that should be 200. Let's count that again. 20. 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95. So no, we've got 195. Okay. So we've got 195 in there. This is for my 2 oldest. They are in smack bang in the middle of summer, which is actually scarily not very far away now. So they've got £100 each. Like to give them 200, maybe 250 if I can stretch it, plus their party and their cake and or takeaway and that sort of thing. Right, so then we've got our Christmas, which is 15. So let's put another 10 with that. I'm not used to having this much money left at the end, you know. Usually we're scraping the bottom of the barrel by now. So we've got 25 in there. This one, that's off. This one, we do a festive Friday every now and again. I did one a week or 2 ago. So yeah, everything goes into here. I must take that out and put it in my MONZO. But yeah, then we put it in here. And all of these savings challenges, when these are done, will be £800, and that will be Christmas done. So yeah, we're good. So we are on 52-week challenge, unless I can think of anything else. What's coming up now? Holiday, we're going to do the Emerald. What's this one? There we go. Wings of Ember. We're going to do this one for our holidays and later in the year, I think. This is obviously by Grounded Budgets. Love that. Showed that in my last video. But we've got summer holidays, my birthday, bonfire night, stuff like that. Nothing really that's like immediate. I do like to save a bit for the holidays, even though we are home educated. Oscar tends to go out with his friends that are in school. So I like to have a little bit of money put by for that. So let's see what we can do with this. What have we got left? 10, 20, 30, 40. I might put some more in Christmas and birthdays yet. Right, let's see what we can do here. So these are all our 52-week challenges. We've got a seasonal one, then we've got a monthly one, and this should give us quite a few £100 at the end of the year. So if I didn't actually work it out. I thought, so if I save £30 a month times 12, that is 360. Plus 120, plus 120, plus 120, plus 120. There you go, £840. Yeah, it's got to be right. Okay, so we're good. 120 for each seasonal one, and then we've got £30 each monthly one. That means that we can save over £800 to go in our sinking funds for the new year. Right, so I might condense some of these because they need condensing. And then what did I say we had? 40, 10, 20, 30, 40. So we're going to put 10 in here. So let's rub out those two. We will fill them in again, obviously. And we're going to do these. Oh no, we're not. We'll do the Easter eggs because obviously Easter has just gone, and we had 10 in there already. So I'm going to add another 10. So that means we should have £40 in there. Let's count that and see if that's correct. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40. It is indeed. So there's our spring one. This is by Kat at the Queen Bee Makes. These are all her seasonal and also her monthly challenges. That was that big Etsy haul I did last year. I'm going to have to start saving for that again. April, May, June, July, August, September. Yeah, I'm going to have to start saving for that again, I think, as well, which is amazing. I can't wait to do that. So summer, autumn, winter, aren't they gorgeous? January's full, February's full, March is full. Let's see if we can complete April today. And maybe even start on May. How much are we off by? Oh, we're only off by a £5. Right, let's put that in. Finish that one off, and we are going to start May early. So there we go. It is all done, April. So each symbol is £2, and that's £30 in all. So there we go. That's that one. Look at the little bunnies. You see the little bunnies with the baskets. Oh my goodness me, it is so cute. Oh, I can't open them now. So there we go. That is April complete. Let's put the money to the back so we know that that's not the one we're working on. Oh, look at May. It's so sunny. There we go. So May is, oh, all sorts of things. Right. Let's do, obviously it's going to be 2 per symbol. So let's do 2, 4, and 5. So that's that one. And then what have I got left? 10, 20, 30. That's good. We've done April already and spring. We had 40 in there, didn't we? Yeah. 10, 20, 30, 40. My ring keeps coming off. Let's put that back in. Yeah, we're definitely up. Isn't it weird when you're used to having like £130 to spend, to cash stuff each week, and then all of a sudden you've got extra? Yeah, a bit weird really. Okay, right, we're going to go back into here. Oh, get off the 2 towers. And we are going to go and put some more in Kid's birthday, because obviously there's 2 of them and it's rather a lot. So let's put another 10 in there. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 45, no, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and £10 notes. That is correct. Right. 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 2, and no, that's not right either. Sorry, people, you're going to have to excuse me. Usually I'm so on the ball, but I've got a billion things going around in my head this week. So let's try that again. So 95, 100, right, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, there we go, 205 in theirs now. So that's nice. I'm going to start asking them what they want actually, because usually May, June and July I start asking them, because I like to obviously order it early and stuff. Yeah, let's put another, what have we got left? Yeah, let's put it in Christmas. Okay, so we'll put another one, and that makes up for the week before last. We only put 5 in, and I think there was a week. Was there a week where I missed it altogether? We definitely only had 1 week where we had 5 in it. And I should be saving about £10 a week to get £800 by September time. So, you know, plus all the extras that we save for anyway. So 5, 10, 15, 25, 30 and 5. So 10, 20, 30 and 5. Okay. That's lovely, because then we've got more to game day. I love this envelope as well. So cute. Right, so with the extra we had fun. It was strange, but I will do it properly this time. So thank you for coming along with me. I'm so sorry it's so long. We're at 40 odd minutes again. So yeah, don't forget all my new bits and pieces. Go and get all my freebies. I noticed that a lot of you have got this one already, so I hope you're enjoying it. I got really strange email didn't really make sense, but basically said that someone is selling my stuff on Vinted. Now I don't know who Vinted, I mean I have bought off Vinted, but I don't rate them as a company. But as I understand it, digital stuff that I own that I say you can't use it's for personal use only. Obviously you can't distribute it and you know, make money off it yourself. That defeats the object of selling stuff digitally. I own the rights to it all, but apparently someone's selling my stuff on Vinted, and it's so annoying because there's nothing on there at the moment. So if you are a seller and you've had this, it's not necessarily, a lot of you lovelies messaged me on Instagram, because this was on Instagram, and said that you've had people copy your images and stuff. Not so much the images, apparently it's the physical copy of what they've got. So obviously everything digital is mine, and they've got no right to print it off and sell it, because that's not the terms and conditions that I sell my stuff under. I can't find anything on there, so I don't know what to do. So if you've had anything, please let me know what you would do. It is absolutely annoying, because I don't know how much they were selling it for or whatever, whether it even had my name on it, I don't know. But if that's the case, then I might have to think about, because the thing is, I want to give freebies. I like giving freebies and stuff like that, but obviously you want stuff as well. People, you know, like buying my stuff, which I'm so grateful for. I've had lots of you buy all these things so far. But it's just annoying that someone comes along and ruins it. And I don't even know if to speak to speak to Vinted or not, because I don't know what they're like, and I don't think that really they give two plops about it. So anyway, if you are over there and you do see it, please let me know. I will complain. It is not theirs to sell. It is mine, obviously. So yeah, it's for personal use only. Otherwise, you know, why would I do it? It does make me think though, because when something like this happens, I don't know what you're like, but when something like this happens, I literally curl up into my shell, because I don't take anyone's crap, but I'm not a confrontational person, and for me to be confrontational takes a lot. It takes nothing if it's about the kids, but if it's about me, it's different. So yeah, when anything happens like this, so I just want to retire into my shell and go hide. And I will pull everything off my Ko-fi shop and stuff, because if there's one person that's abusing it and spoiling it for everyone else, just makes me, you know, like really guarded. I mean, I'm a tiny, tiny, tiny channel, so I don't understand why someone would do that, especially to someone, you know, who's a single mum, who's got a disabled kid. You know, I'm here on my own fighting against everything, and it is just, it's a bit of a kick in the teeth, to be fair, and I am really, really annoyed, and the more I think about it, the more annoyed I get. So I'm gonna have to go and touch some grass, I think, or go and stroke and talk to one of my plants. But yeah, and so please, if you are on Vinted and you do see this, tell me, report the item, because they're not supposed to be doing it. It is not for them to do. It is mine. But obviously digital's out there now. They've bought it. They haven't bought the rights to it, but they've bought the right to use it personally. And yeah, not without my permission anyway. And obviously I'm not going to give that, because you don't give someone permission to make money off your stuff. That's just asinine, isn't it? So anyway, with all the sofa stuff as well, it's been a really crappy week and weekend, but I am super grateful that the sun is shining today, and that Teddy is fine, and he's much better now. Hopefully his tummy will fix this week, but yeah, it's just been a really, really crappy week, and I'm usually quite an optimistic person. And it's not even about the emergency fund, not even about the money. Money you can replace, but someone using your stuff like that really gets me very angry. So yeah, I don't know. So if you're on Vinted and you use it, and you see anything of mine on there, really shouldn't be on there. I did a limited number of physical stuff, because I know that there's stuff that pops up physically from all of the lovely ladies that design stuff. I know that stuff's on there, but as I understand it, physical stuff is slightly different, and that can be sold second hand. You can't print something off that you've bought on digital, and then sell it, because that's against what they've sold it to you for, as long as they've stipulated that, which obviously I did. Everyone only uses my stuff for personal use. So yes, anyway, I will stop moaning now. I will go. So I'm not a moany person, as you know, and I don't come on here and moan. But yeah, this week's been tough, so let's breathe. But Easter Sunday was so nice. We had such a nice church service. It was lovely. So that made up for it somewhat. And yes, I look forward to my sofa and my fully reclining electric chair to come. That's going to help immensely with Oscar. So yeah, I will show you pictures of those. I won't just put it on Instagram. I know lots of people don't have Instagram, so I try and put everything on here as well. But yeah, if you've got any ideas about Vinted, please let me know. I will stop waffling, because I've been on here a blooming hour already. So thank you so much for watching. If you got this far, love you all very, very much. Let's say our serenity prayer together, which is: God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God bless you. God bless your families. Have a lovely week. I will see you on Wednesday for some savings challenge fun, which is now tomorrow, because I am a day behind. So I will see you tomorrow for some savings challenge fun. We'll just relax, kick back, put some money into some savings challenges. I've still got my savings challenge money. I did think about emptying that as well, but everything's got to be, you know, even my little challenges have got to have some money put into them. So yeah, don't forget all my freebies. Go and grab those, including this one. No, not this one, this one, which I will put up now. It's good for mini money and mini Mondays and stuff. Yeah, please go and use it. I would like you to. And that is my new logo as well, which I absolutely love. It just is autumn budget, and also it's more of a neutral theme, you know. So yeah, go and use all my freebies. Thank you for listening to me moan. And I love you all very much. God bless you and your families. And I will see you tomorrow for a bit of fun. Thanks, everybody. See you soon. Bye-bye. Bye.